Hi ladies, I am back and I'm going to try this a different way for you. So this will be for replay later because I haven't invited people to come, but I wanted to do it live. I'm currently trying to make this a color match for, it's like a dark maroon, and I had found combo information online that said, you know, one layer of FlyGirl, one Blackberry, one FlyGirl, but that wasn't successful for me. It was too much fussing around and I couldn't get it to look good. Another way you can do this is pre-mixing. So I'm shaking up really good these two colors, and I actually have this little container. Often I'll do it on a palette, but I'm going to take 1/3 of this and 2/3 of this, and I'm going to mix them up and in a new way that I don't usually do. And that is with these little pipettes. See this? I'm going to take my, I'll do it right now actually for you. I'm going to take my lid off. See that? And I'm going to put the pipette in here. It's sterile. And see all that? I just took a whole bunch of black LipSense out of there. So I'm going to close that. Oh, I don't want it to drip all over me. That's not good. So I'm going to put some of this. Can you see? See what I'm doing? So that's how much is in there. So I'm going to call that 1/3. And then I'm going to take another one. And the reason I'm shaking so well is because this is made of botanicals and our 2% science. So we want to make sure that it is very well. So see, look, I'm going to squirt that in there, and I'm going to take a second one. So I'm actually taking a fair bit of product to try this experiment. But if you love the color and that's what you're trying to achieve, I almost put it inside the thing. So I'm doing this in this way to keep it closed while I do the application. Let me just make sure now that I've got this here. And I'm going to try and mix these two up. I'm going to use the bottom of the pipette to mix these two together for now. And then I'll put it on a temporary, I'm kind of squirting in and out right now to see if I got the right color. Because, oh, Megan, honey, can you wait till I'm done, please? She's been practicing her piano, but I want to make sure that we get this done. So I'm just mixing it around, so that way I can get the right color that we want for this experiment. And I'm trying to do it so that before I put it on my lip, it's actually the right color. So I've never mixed in here before. I usually mix outside of here. So to kind of get, Jerry, honey, could you hand me my palette there in the dining room? I think I just took it out, or it would be in the 3rd drawer. Yep, thank you. Yes. So normally I use one of these palettes, but I want to make sure I didn't want to waste the color because sometimes it dries while you're mixing it. So I want to see what I got here as far as a color. Well, it's pretty good, I think. I'm going to start with that and see what I got. And we're going to go from there. And I'm going to shut this because, in fact, we're not allowed, by the way, as Senegen's distributors. We can't put product in a different container. I'm only doing that to mix up the color that I want. Okay? So now that it's all done, I'm hoping it's going to make that nice, rich maroon color that everyone's looking for this week. And I'm going to start applying it. Again, thin coat layers on a dry, clean lip. Let me just clean my lips one more time. If anyone's watching, say hi. And if not, if you're watching on the replay, you can say replay. Okay, here we go. Okay, Jerry, I'm on a live. My husband's belching in the kitchen. Okay. That's the first coat. Who's watching? Say hi. I'm trying to pre-mix the color now. First coat. This is definitely going to be good. I have my pre-mixed color here, see? Can you see? Okay. I think that if anybody wanted it even any more brownish or maroon, they might even go a little darker, but we'll see in a second. Oh, I have so much stuff here on my desk. All right, coat 2. I'm trying to make it, let me just make sure nothing's going to fall off here. Trying to make it really thin. One direction. Can you see? I'm going to have some oops to clear up in the end for sure. This is the color everyone's looking for. I wonder how it compares to our plum. Okay, so now I really need to wait for this to dry. I've made a few mistakes. Like putting all this together, you're not supposed to do that. Okay. I'm going to try and dry it up a little faster for you. The thing with this when you're doing it is it has to be really dry, otherwise you'll start pulling color off. And with these dark colors, you want it to be nice and even coverage. So again, there's my premixed color, like way too much on here. I could have done 5 women with this, but that's okay. Oops. My lips are shaking. I'm that nervous. Okay. That's a bit goopy for sure. A little too much, but hey. Let me just get some of my oops going here. Oops remover for the oops. If you're here, say hi. So I made a little mistake there. And I put on a little oops. And take a thing. My lip is literally shaking. It's so funny. That cleaned that up. I have a little on this side too. So I'm going to clean that up. With our oops. The nice thing about this stuff for mature lips is that it doesn't bleed. And we can get crisp lines. So I am pretty happy that that's the color that everyone's looking for. So I'm just going to let it dry a little bit here. And it's way dark for me. And I always, I have to touch up under my lip now because I got stuff on it. I'm putting my tinted moisturizer there. Just because I don't like that red part. Okay, so when you're doing this stuff, you would usually use our Glossy Gloss is our sealer. However, everybody likes to have matte for this look. So I am still putting on Glossy Gloss, however. I like to do it this way because, especially when my lips are dry like they are right now, I'm going to get some Glossy Gloss. Of course, I think I've taken the one that's almost empty. I only have like 3 of them there. So I'll get another one. So here's our Glossy Gloss. I'm going to put this on with a disposable wand because it isn't completely dry. I want to make sure I don't get color on my wand just in case. So I'm going to go. Well, it's still pretty good. I hardly got anything on there, but I knew that it wasn't really dry. So the people who are wanting this look are generally not wanting this shiny look. They're generally wanting a nice matte look. Almost looks like the color of blood, you know. Anyway, so funny. I don't know if I have any clean things left. I think I still had some oops left on the side of my lips. So if you were to look at this, there's the color with Glossy Gloss. But if you don't want the Glossy Gloss, I put on Glossy Gloss first, so that way it will penetrate my lips and it will make them nice and supple and soft, because this will seal it better. So the Glossy Gloss, actually, if you put it on before any other color with matte, like if you put it on before the matte, your color will last longer. The vitamin E and the shea butter nourishes your lips. So if they're dry, you can get them nourished. Now, you don't need to have it on there. Some people do use just the matte. But watch what I do. I put it on. Look. And I make it so it's almost gone. Okay? And then I apply the matte. So see, nothing's there. And it will dry to a matte finish. So let me just tidy up around my things. I was saying today in my video earlier that didn't work. My makeup today, this is the first time that I've actually used our foundation. I usually use our tinted moisturizer in light, but it's out of stock, so I'm getting prepared because the last time it was out of stock for a long time. So if you want light, I only have a couple. I would get them now. But I used our foundation in Fawn because it gives a fuller coverage. So the fuller coverage actually did cover all my freckles and everything. I couldn't believe it. So because I knew I was going to do this dark lip, I did a little more dramatic eye, not to fight with the color, but if you could see it, it just gives my eyes a little more pop. And so I used on my eyes Sandstone Pearl Shimmer. I used Mocha Java in my crease. I used Garnet and Ebony mixed together to make my liner today so that it was darker, not just brown, but it's kind of like a gray brown. And then I used our mascara with Undersense and our mascara. And I used Garnet to line my eyebrows. And for my blush today, I used, get it out, Cherry mixed with this concealer, and that made a softer color. So I used stronger for my contour, and then I just blended it out to be soft on my cheeks. So you can see that my cheeks, my color is good. I'm not really fair, so that I can kind of wear this maroon without seeming too thing. Now, I'm not sure if you can tell, but can you see? Let me look. Maybe you can get a good look at everything, including my wrinkles. But I am 52. Come on, let's give a girl a break. Jerry's chuckling out there in the living room. So there's the color everyone is trying to get. So the answer to get it is premix. Oh, let me go here. Premix the FlyGirl with Blackberry 2-to-1. I just have a little extra here. I'll have enough for one more application. You can just take it out on your palette and with a piece of parchment paper or something like this, and use a disposable wand. Now, if you're a customer of mine, when I sell a platinum kit, so for example, I might sell you FlyGirl, Blackberry, and one other, plus a gloss and a oops, or you can have 2 colors, 2 gloss, and an oops. And when I do, I actually, as a gift with purchase, I give each client one of these little pipettes so that they can do just that. And I give them a little lip gloss container so they can pre-make their own little lip. I can't do that. We're not allowed. But at home, when you're mixing, if you need a little container to mix in, I have that for you as well. So I hope you enjoyed this little live video and have a great day. Talk soon.